Welcome to the final installment of Information Literacy Skills Online Tutorial. This is Part 4, Citation Guidelines. Why do we need to cite our resources anyhow? You cite to give credit to an idea or creation that did not originate with you. Not citing where you got the information, photograph, recording, etc. is basically saying that you created it yourself. This misrepresentation is a form of stealing, whether it was intentional or not on your part. Not citing or citing incorrectly is considered plagiarism. So make sure we need to give credit when credit is due. There are three main citation styles. The first is MLA, which is used in humanities. As you are English 1101 students, this is the citation style that you will most likely be using, unless otherwise indicated by your professor. The next is APA, which is used in the sciences, which in college is pretty much any class that doesn't use MLA. The third is called CMS, which is short for Chicago Manual of Style. This is generally used in some social science publications and historical journals. I myself have never seen anybody use CMS, but depending upon your future field, maybe you will. Okay, now let's get down to the purpose of citations. You want to quote part of a book. In this scenario, I'm using a quote from the book The Great Gatsby. This quote, I'm paralyzed with happiness. This is a quote from Daisy Buchanan, a character in F. Scott Fitzgerald's book, as I said, The Great Gatsby. So in my pretend research paper that I'm doing along with you, I'm concentrating on her right now. So I want to cite her quote purposefully. So this is a sentence in my pretend paper. When Nick enters the drawing room, his cousin Daisy is reclining on the chaise. She greets him with a breathless, I'm paralyzed with happiness. This is our first glimpse into her character as a drama queen. And you'll notice I highlighted a couple of things in red. The quote, it has quotation marks at the beginning and the end because I used the exact words of F. Scott Fitzgerald. And then at the end, I have to show where the citation came from. Of course, it was Fitzgerald, and the quote was found on page 9 of the book that I was using. So always cite as you write. You may have to go back in your rough draft to fix a few things, but trust me, it makes life a lot easier if you go ahead and put your citations in from the very first try. On this slide, I'm giving you a couple of examples of what an MLA Works Cited page should look like. Our first example is the book, the novel itself. The second is an example of an article. This is a criticism, an article written about Daisy and her characteristics. So, maybe you've never used MLA before, and you're feeling kind of overwhelmed. Well, there are plenty of places on campus you can go to for help. First off, you can come to our newly created Information Literacy Center. You can also visit the Writing Center, which is in the Student Center. You can ask your professor for clarification. And you may also want to consult your handbook. You may have been required to purchase a copy of it for your class. If not, The library has copies on hand for you to look at. Congratulations! You have reached the end of the information literacy assignment. Please keep your handouts and refer back to these videos to prepare yourself for the upcoming quiz. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact the library. We'll be more than happy to assist you.